Hey guys, welcome to day 54. I got a lot of people asking me about this car, so I thought I'd give you a quick tour. Check it out. Alright, so today, day 54, we're talking about entrepreneurship, and it kind of made me think about Mr. Ford. But before I get into that, this is a 1973 Mustang. It's the Mach 1. It's the fastback, and it's got a V8 in it. It's got a V8, a 351 Cleveland. Okay, beautiful Edelbrock hood. Oh, buddy! I even got AC installed in this, guys. Incredible. Anyway, a lot of people have been asking, so I want to tell you, I am the second owner of this car. Look at this beautiful thing. Right? I'm the second owner, and how that came to be is this used to be my grandma's car. Can you believe that? Back in 1973, my grandma walked into a dealership in Southern California and bought this baby right off the showroom floor for $2,500. She drove it around, and for quite some time it got new heads in 1983, new heads in 1989. But anyway, I have a sneaking suspicion, guys. My mom borrowed this car for a while when she was going to college. And anyway, it's black leather interior. It's beautiful. Check this out. It's got 108,000 miles on it. That's it. 108,000. Can you believe that? It's 3-speed automatic, and everything works. It's beautiful. And anyway, my mom had it for a while, then Grandma took it back, and then I have a sneaking suspicion that some funky things were going on with this car. I don't know, it's got a weird energy around it. Anyway, Grandma got it back, and then, sorry. Then in high school, I started taking auto shop, and I was like, hey, I want this car. I want to work on it. I want to take it to auto shop. And Grandma said, great, get good grades, you can have the car. I was like, all right, well, I got good grades. So she gave it to me, and then, you know what happened is I was not responsible with it, as teenagers do with cars. Got some tickets, seatbelt stuff, whatever. So Grandma said, hey, I'm taking the car back. So she took it back, and for years it just sat in her garage. And this is when I was 16, so I had this car 13 years ago. And she took it back. So I had to work for like another 5 years. I finished college, and then she said, all right, I got another cousin, one of her grandsons, and she said, hey, first one to get a college degree gets the car. And I was like, oh, well, all right, it's on. So I went and got a degree in automotive and diesel technology so that I could actually work on this beautiful thing. And it was crazy. So I graduate, I go meet up with Grandma, and we tow the thing home, right? We put it on a flatbed and we bring it home. And this was in the peak time of my financial disaster. And I had 2 jobs. And you know how I told you guys, I was riding my bike to work? I had a car. I had this car, but it didn't have an engine in it. It didn't work. It didn't run. The day I got it, I started it up and blew the heads. So it just sat under 2 tarps, right? I didn't want it to get rained on or snowed on, or I didn't want the sun to kill the interior. So it just sat under some tarps. For years, it sat in tarps. Then I moved to another house, and it sat in a tarp for years in the driveway. And I had this weird mental block around being able to drive this car, right? Oh, it's going to take a bunch of money. We got to put it in. We got to fix it up. And I just started making all these excuses around why I couldn't, and justifications around why it was okay that this amazing car is sitting in my driveway for years. And then I ended up putting it in a storage unit for like another year and a half. And finally, I was like, you know what? Damn it, that's enough. I'm gonna go find an engine. And seriously, the day I decided, this is it. I'm gonna fix it right now, and I'm not gonna stop till it's done. A guy puts the exact engine that's needed for this car up for sale on Craigslist for $1,800. Brand new built, but it sat in his garage for a year. He didn't know what car to put it in, so he just decided to sell it. And I got it. Went up there, put it in. Anyway, we're still breaking it in. It's still only got a couple hundred miles, so I don't get to do burnouts yet, but stay tuned, that'll happen. But one of the reasons why I wanted to bring this up today especially is because of what Mr. Ford was all about, and entrepreneurship. So that is today, day 54, entrepreneurship. And I really admire this guy because in his research and development center for his business and what he was producing, he got some of the best scientists, best engineers and mathematicians that said, guys, I want a V8. I want 4 cylinders on one bank, 4 cylinders on another bank, and I want it to share the same crankshaft. Go and make it for me, go. And they go in the lab, they go to town, they get to work, they come back 6 months later and say, hey, Mr. Ford, sorry, we cannot make it. It is impossible. Science says we cannot do this. It's physically impossible. He says, look, says, let me get something clear. I didn't ask you if it was possible or not. I told you to go make it. Don't make me repeat myself. And left the meeting, put the scientists back to work. Another 6 months to a year go by, and they're still like, hey, we don't know how to make this. And he said, listen, if you guys want your job and you want to keep your job and you want to keep getting paid, you better make a V8. And finally, months and months and years down the road from when he decided what he wanted to when it actually happened, he finally got the V8. So we can all thank Henry Ford's determination and pertinacity, if I dare use that word, to getting this done. And now we get V8s in 2-door cars, we get V8s in trucks. I mean, it's an incredible invention. Entrepreneurship is around making your ideas come to reality. It's about bringing out what's inside. Entrepreneurship. We were all entrepreneurs. In case you guys never thought about it, from day one as humans, we were entrepreneurs, right? When we were living in caves, you'd have to go leave the cave to go do the hunting or do the gathering and come back and bring it, right? We had to go out and make that sale. We had to go out and plant those seeds, and that is entrepreneurship. So we're all entrepreneurs. So don't be intimidated by that word. I know sometimes people are like, oh, entrepreneurship, I can't even spell that word. I just want a job. Give me a job. And that's the trap. That's the trap. We were all entrepreneurs and we're brainwashed into going to get a job. And how we do that is we go to 12 years of public education to prepare us for a job. We are all entrepreneurs, and so I want to give you a couple tools that some ideas that you'll be able to use to improve your entrepreneurship as you're going and building it. So there are 4 main levers or drivers for your business. And big shout out to Brandon Allen for helping me understand this concept. 4 main drivers for your entrepreneurship. Number 1 is relationships. There are always more relationships that you could be fostering, more relationships that can lead to your success. Number 2 is ideas, right? We're always one idea away from a breakthrough or the next level in our business or our relationships. So ideas, gathering new ideas and being around people that are idea oriented. Okay, number 3 is going to be systems and processes. Systems and processes. And that's one of my weaknesses, and so I find people who that is their strength and work with them. They leverage my strength, I leverage their strength. That's entrepreneurship. And then number 4 is going to be marketing. Marketing, getting your message out there, getting people to know what you're up to and what you're doing. Marketing. So those are the 4 levers and the 4 drivers for your business, for your project, for your endeavor, whatever it is that you're engaging in. So use those. Do you have fresh ideas? Are you out there marketing? Are there relationships you could be working on? People you have identified that you want to work with, that you want to collaborate with? And then your systems and processes. What's step 1, step 2, step 3? How do we improve it? How do we speed it up? How do we save more money, make more money? That's it, guys. Don't settle for the job. You're all entrepreneurs. Take back your existence. Check out this car. Now, this is just the beginning. Doing the engine and the transmission is just the beginning. We're gonna get the paint job done. We still got the original wheels, right? Check that stuff out. This is gonna be an amazing project. We're gonna turn it into a billboard on wheels and write the whole thing off. Get a tax write-off for it. That's how an entrepreneur does it. All right, guys, thanks for joining in, all you beautiful people, for jumping on. I appreciate it. Hope that was helpful. If you like it, thumbs up, share the video. You guys are awesome. Okay, day 54, take back your existence or die like a punk. Peace out, guys.